Blog Talk Radio.
All right. Well, welcome to the Diva of Dual podcast, where we talk all things dual and sometimes General Hospital and other fun stuff, sports occasionally. And tonight we have the pleasure of talking with Jen Lilley, currently of Days of Our Lives. She plays Teresa Donovan, and she's currently cooking chili, we believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
So we're here.
I told them, I told them before the show started, I was like, if I cry, it's just because I'm cutting onions. So
that's right. We don't want to get the reputation of making you cry. So good. We got that out of the way.
Perfect.
Well, great. Well, we are so happy to have you join us on a live podcast. We got to meet with you at Day of Days and talk some fun stuff with you then. And at that point, you were getting ready to do you were rolling out your Christmas album, your latest. I know you had one previous year. You had released a song with Eric.
Yeah.
And then you had an album, and and then all kinds of other fun stuff. You had a show on Lifetime for Christmas and all.
Yes.
I mean, what do you do in your spare time, girl? And so
I do home repairs and stuff in my spare time.
That is on my list. That is definitely on my list because I noticed some tweets that you put out finishing your bedroom, right? So
yes.
So all kinds of fun stuff to talk with you about. I was so excited. It was like I'm such a home improvement nerd because I have no talent in that area, and I'm actually haven't really ever done anything major, but I'm obsessed with shows like House Hunters and stuff, and the Reno shows and the
so good.
I was totally looking at close-ups of your room and going, oh man, that's so cool. Oh wow, So I love that stuff. So we'll talk about that too, and you did a beautiful job on that.
Thank you so much.
So basically, you need your own show on HGTV, and I know I'm not the first person to do that.
Completely agreed.
That would
completely
be awesome.
agreed.
And
let's all pray it into existence.
Yes. Well, you have a lot of things to offer there. So, anyway, so what? I guess we can talk about Days of Our Lives a little bit here, since you do have a character on that show.
Well, very carefully. Let's walk on eggshells and talk about Days.
We're 6 months. You're 6 months ahead of us, so. Yeah.
I know, it's really tricky. We're going to have to, and to be honest, so what is it, Thursday? I have not watched this week. So, I have a basic idea of where the story is going, but I am 4 days behind. So my to-do is to catch up tonight. So,
but
I'm caught up as of last week.
Yeah.
Oh, I was?
Yeah.
I heard I wore a turtleneck. I saw on Twitter I wore a turtleneck. That's all I know.
Yeah, you had an orange turtle. You had an orange turtleneck on.
It was some interesting color.
It was orange.
It's like a mustardy.
Like a burnt orange.
Goldenrod.
More of a mustard, yeah.
You had that on for a couple of days now.
I did. Right.
Yeah, you've had it on
one day.
I think you've had it on maybe a week.
It's
I
okay.
want to have a day as long as Days of Our Lives. Imagine all you could get done if you had 72 hours in a day.
You could have a whole house. You could have a whole house renoed by then. I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
So, it's she's in that same shirt, and she's done 5 rooms now.
That's amazing.
So today, I was impressed. Today's episode, I was impressed that Teresa actually didn't hide away and run away from it. She actually was, when she was talking to Nicole, they were doing the photo shoot where Nicole came in, and this was 6 months ago that you filmed this.
With Gabby and Paul.
Yeah, and Nicole comes in, and because Kate's not happy, because Kate's never happy with what's going on with things on there. And
then Teresa kind of
Kate
comforts
personally.
Nicole, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
my God, I do too. And Lauren Coslow is like a god.
Oh, She's amazing. But Kate's usually not happy with something that's going on in Blake's basic class. She's kind of like the serious
very
one
colorful.
That, like,
she's a very fun character.
Rains all those kids in. No. I mean, anyway, no. I think. So you're in a scene where basically they're talking about Daniel and Nicole is talking about Daniel, and Teresa says that, I saw that you were talking and didn't want to interrupt you and Brady's conversation or whatever, so you were being respectful. That was good, and you let her know that you saw them. Yeah. And you didn't freak out on the surface anyway.
Well, I think on the inside she's freaking out for sure. Yeah, she's trying I think so really hard to like be new Teresa. That's she's definitely like like having these moments where she's like freaking out. But she's like, okay, I'm gonna play this cool. I gotta try to change. Yeah,
exactly. So we kind of went from capital M, little U, then capital T and Teresa. So, and now we're at little N, little U, capital T, Teresa. So we may be going back to old Teresa a little bit. Does it sound like maybe it's going to happen? I don't know. But anyway, I saw it was nice to see the progression continue at this point anyway in the story.
Yeah,
where she basically said, well, Brady's having, what is it, visions of her? I don't exactly know. I guess
it's weird, right?
Daniel's
it's like really hilarious. It's hilarious, and yet, well, they always tell you that people do experience stuff like this, but I don't know that I believe that. I feel like it's a little bananas. But anyway, Brady's basically having like Daniel's thoughts from the grave.
Oh gosh,
because he has his heart. So, or at least like emotional brain, like his heart. Yeah,
okay,
he's
good.
Definitely
he's not doing
struggling
the skeevy pervy doctor thought. Just
he's not going to start sleeping with patients in the hospital.
Okay,
so
good.
Teresa never got to sleep with Dr. Dan, which I feel is very unfair.
That was very unfair. I don't know how she didn't manage to wrangle that one, but anyway.
Right?
I mean, all Teresa really had to do was have a sniffle or say she was there for her annual mammogram, and he would have been all over it. I don't know what. No pun intended. But anyway.
Oh my God. Okay.
This comes
the listeners are like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, that's right. Anyway. So it sounds like Teresa's trying to keep a lid on it, trying to be a real adult about things and be mature and be, Renaissance woman and everything. But I just get the feeling not going to stay that way for the rest of her life. Is that close?
I don't know about for the rest of her life. I mean, I can't comment on that. But I do think that it is really common. Like I think probably everyone in life at some point has turned over a new leaf, and there is like definitely the struggle
every
of,
New Year's Eve.
I can't. Yeah, right. Of like I can't do this anymore. This has been a pattern in my life, and like I'm trying to change it. So, I mean, I think in that, like, you definitely will see the struggle go on because it's not, it's not easy.
Well, that makes it interesting,
Exactly.
I mean, the struggle.
I do think that even that's how I would be, if that happened, if that, like, crazy situation happened, I feel like I'd have that conflict of, like, I'm really trying to be, like, the bigger person here, but this is hard for me to stand by and watch, But it is interesting and it's fun to play. So that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Love Ari, who plays Nicole.
I was gonna say, can Eric keep a straight face with some of that? But anyway, so that should be interesting.
Ari and I, since this has happened 6 months ago, we now call each other sister wives.
Oh,
what's up,
there you
sister
go.
wife?
There you go.
And I keep calling Eric Marsoff, who plays Brady, as a joke on set. I'm like, Braniel. Cut it out.
Oh my God!
And Eric's like, stop it. And Ari and I are just laughing.
I like that, Braniel. That's good.
Braniel.
I like that.
Oh, Braniel.
I do like that.
Eric's like, shut up, Jen. I'm like, you're being replaced by Ari. I've decided. Like, I love Ari so much. She's amazing. Who plays Nicole?
Isn't she amazing?
Oh, yeah.
She's been so
She's
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Love her.
Yes. So, well, I have like a million. I know I personally have a million things I want to talk with you about, but I do also. One of the main things we love to do is get people on here to talk with you because that's one of the fun things about the show. So, we have several people waiting, and if anybody's listening and they've called in and their call's gotten dropped, call back because Blog Talk, it's not us hanging you up.
Yeah, I noticed.
We do.
I
we do have an
area code
accidental thing, but
and
usually it's
one
Blog
call
Talk
just
the
dropped,
system.
So.
Yeah.
And there's
so
a
if you
going
got
on too, right?
Yeah, if you got blocked and your area code of the person that got dropped starts with a 2, so you're probably on the East Coast. So just be aware that it wasn't us.
That's
just
Storm.
call back. So all right,
well, we screened your call.
Storm is
kidding.
Yeah. So anyway, so the first person that was in line to call to talk with you is Holly. Let's see.
Hi,
Holly, are
from
you
Vegas?
there?
Yeah. Hey, Jen. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm good. I was wondering if you had like any events coming up or anything close by, like in Vegas again.
So funny that you asked that because I was just thinking about that this morning. I was like, man, I don't have any events scheduled this year. I do not, but I am thinking about it. I just literally this morning was like, whoa. I think this is the first time I haven't had an event scheduled. So we are on hiatus this week. It's Thursday? So maybe Monday. Oh, wait, I don't work Monday. I work every other day next week. So I'm going to, ask people. I'll be like, what's going on? You guys want to, plan something? Though
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would love to see you.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to see you again. So
yeah,
and hopefully I can bring my sister along this time.
Yes.
So, and anything coming up on days that you can tell me about?
Gosh, good question. I'm sure every listener appreciates. Let me be creative so I don't lose my job because I like my job. Let's see.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secrets are safe with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Famous last words. Yeah, I think you will continue to see Teresa in this limbo of transformation, and I think it's really interesting to watch. And it's always is she being honest? Is she not being honest? Is this a scheme? Is this not? And so I think it's fun. I think Teresa's going to have a lot of moments that will keep people on their toes. And, I also think there's some stuff coming up with Nicole that's really fun. And I'm
awesome.
super
I love you guys
to.
together.
Me too. Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, she seems awesome. And then last question, do you work with any of or are you going to get a chance to work with any of the teams that came on the show?
Let me think. I love all of them. Let's see. Not to my knowledge.
Oh,
no.
Okay. Because I just think
maybe
it'd be cool.
Sierra. I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but maybe Sierra. Because she's my cousin.
Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, because I think it'd be cool if you got to work with Olivia.
Oh, I would love it.
I think that she's awesome.
Amazing. She is awesome. I love Olivia Rose Keegan. I think she's so ridiculously talented. I mean, ridiculously talented, especially when it comes to singing. She's got one of the best voices I've ever heard in my life. For
That's
real.
Awesome.
I literally heard her sing one day, and I was like, I'm never going to sing again. She's so good. It's ridiculous. I told her, I was like, I literally had, a heart with myself. I was like, this is a joke. She's so good, and she's such a lovely girl, and her family is really lovely. Anybody that hasn't heard her sing should check it out. She's just a doll, and I adore her.
Can you repeat her name again, Jen?
It's Olivia Rose Keegan, and she plays Claire. Martha Madison. Belle and Sean's daughter.
So people can check her out?
Cousin, that would be Teresa's cousin.
Yeah. Okay.
Olivia Rose Keegan, a doll.
Well, it was so good talking to you, Jen.
Good to talk to you too, Holly, and I'm sure I'll see you on Twitter, my love.
Yes, you will, and just keep me updated if you have any events.
I will, for sure.
Okay.
Holly, would you like to give out your Twitter handle?
If you'd like.
Yeah, I can give it to you guys too. It's it's Days Fan for Life.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, thank you. Huh.
All right. Okay, well, great.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night.
We're going to keep singing.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye, Holly.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. And next we have Dawn. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Jen.
You're on with Jen.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi.
Now, which Dawn is this?
This is Dawn Bowden from Tennessee. I write you all the time on Twitter.
Yes.
Anyway.
Hi, Dawn.
Me and my husband are big fans of Days of Our Lives. And we were thinking about questions that we wanted to ask you. And one of them, because I just love when you conversate with Kate. So my husband was like, well, ask her if she feels empowered since she kicked Kate's butt at the fashion show.
Yeah, I think Teresa felt like really, really good about it because, I think Teresa's somebody that the whole time she's been on the scene, I think she has had a lot of self-esteem issues, which is really common with girls who act like Teresa. And so I think it was like a big confidence booster for her. But at the same time, I think that once Kate said, at the very end, Kate's like, I just, what did she say? Something like, I pushed you guys hard because if you fail, we all fail, and I'm like terrified of failure. And so I think that Teresa and Nicole, I can't speak for Nicole, but I think the both of them probably had a moment where they're like, is this for real? Like, is Kate being honest? But if she is being honest, I think there's a mini moment for Teresa where she's like, I can relate to that. You know what I mean? Like trying to have a little bit of sympathy for Kate. So I feel like there's less glory in cutting her down, but at the same time, I think she's really proud of herself that she pulled off the fashion show for sure.
So are we going to see more of Teresa being more in control of herself, like with Kate, where she can push Kate to the curb more? Because we would really love to see that.
I think so. I can't fully remember because I am a week behind, and then we are like 6 months ahead. But if I recall, yes, in short.
I hope so.
You will see some more. I hope so, too. It is fun, right? And Lauren's amazing.
That is a lot of fun, and I love seeing Ari stick up for you. I just love it. She's great.
Me too.
I just love it. I heard that you like to do home repairs, and I did see where you did your bedroom and the ceiling in your bedroom, and I do home repairs too. So if you need any tile work, that's what I do. Maybe we could.
Wait, what do you do? You do tile work? Oh my God, that's amazing because that is the one thing I don't do. I'm like afraid of it.
Oh, I could teach you. Oh my God, it's great. I love it. I love
learning.
Yes. All right. Well,
awesome.
It was nice talking to you, Jen.
Nice talking to you. Tell your husband I said hello, and have an awesome night.
All right, you too.
Thanks, Dawn.
Talk to you on Twitter.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, I forgot to get her Twitter handle, but I think I was tweeting her earlier, so I think I know what it is. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I was going to mention something on the Kate thing. I'm kind of hoping it evolves, though, into a sort of balanced frenemy thing, between the three of them. Because I like the dynamic of the, okay, I'm going to beat up on you, and then we're going to show vulnerability, and then, I like those moments of vulnerability, like you were talking about.
Yes.
And I think it with women especially, I get really annoyed at the whole. The cat fight. Yeah, everybody wants a cat fight every once in a while.
No, we all get annoyed with the women tearing down women. I am such a. And, I think everyone on the show, every woman on the show that has lasted, and this is not to say for people who are, off, but I'm saying the ones that are definitely there, I think for the most part, to my knowledge, we're all very, this is ridiculous, very, pro women being friends with women, and I think that's just important in life. And so I totally feel you, and all of us will voice our opinion every once in a while. Actually, Lauren Coslow, there were a couple things. She's like, I'm not saying this because this is just beyond – this is just beyond, what is funny. You know what I mean? It's just not okay. So, yeah, I mean, it is.
Well, good.
I think every woman in the cast is with you on that. It's like, you know, cat fights, like you said, cat fights are fun, but at some point, like, there better be a solid female friendship, and I feel like that's what's coming with Teresa and Nicole. I mean, I don't know how long that will last, you know, because you never know. It's like soaps and like I remember when I came on soaps, I was like, wait, but you're best friends, but she stole your baby, but wait, what? Like, I know that there's always I know there's always an ebb and flow just because you know, soaps go on for so long, which is awesome. But it is nice to have a solid female relationship that's not catty, that is based in encouragement, because I think, I don't know if anybody is familiar that's listening is familiar with this woman named Lisa Bevere, but she's this amazing author and speaker, and her husband, John Bevere, I'm just like obsessed with their ministry. They're so good. And she has this book called Girls with Swords and Lioness Arising. And her Girls with Swords, she's always saying, she's like, you know, women are powerful. Like, we have weapons in our arsenal, just like men have weapons in their arsenal, you know, like that you can use, you have to choose how you use them. You can either use your sword to cut other people down, or you can use your sword to set the captives free. You know, and we have to be people that set captives free. And I'm like so into this woman, and it's just so, you know, so good. Of course, it doesn't make for the best television, but every once in a while there has to be like at least one female friendship. I think.
Yeah, I can take a little bit of it here and there, and I do enjoy a frenemy dynamic with women on the show.
Sure.
But I think it's one of those things where you want it to go deeper, because I think women have deeper relationships most of the time in their real life.
Absolutely.
And I think it always makes it more interesting for the people who watch the show to have to see that depth and to see the layers, you know. And so I'm hoping that, I know you don't have control over the actual, you know, storylines and stuff, but because I love the dynamic. When I was looking, there was a shot of Teresa looking down at the computer and Nicole and Kate sitting there looking at the shots from the computer, like looking at what the product had ultimately turned out to be. And I thought, oh, it's a great shot of the three of you. Like, I love, like, there's Charlie's Angels of Salem, you know, they're going to kick butt, you know. But
so good,
as for me, I would appreciate seeing it more that direction.
Sure.
Because I think
I think that's what all of us want too, you know. But I think so too.
So
I think it's always nice to have one
you
solid.
Don't always get what you don't always get what you want.
Trio. You know? Absolutely, I guess life lesson. Yeah, glass half full. That's, I guess, what they're teaching us. I do think it's important though, especially for like younger viewers, you know, especially teenage girls and college age girls. It's like, you know what, girls are not your enemy. Like, we've got to stop viewing each other as like competitive. You know, like competition is ridiculous.
Yes.
Like, compete with yourself, honey. Like, move on. Exactly. Get a glue gun and make something. No. Yeah. Take your anger out on the power tool.
That's right. Let's see. Okay. Well, we've got. We've got Sabina on next. Let me. Let's see. Sabina, are you there?
Hi, Jen.
Hi,
everybody.
How are you? So good to talk to you.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah, you too. How you been? It was great seeing you at Day of Days. That was so fun.
It was so good seeing you. It's always good seeing you. Things are good, for sure.
Yes.
I'm
definitely enjoying.
To be honest, I had like a slump after Christmas, and now I'm like back to, you know, go. Which is good. So.
I loved your album. I really appreciated that. That was fun. Thank you so much. I loved the card. You were so sweet. And
oh no, you guys are so sweet to listen. I mean, seriously.
And I'm definitely loving the storylines. Everything. It's amazing.
Right.
And
me too.
I'm loving this dynamic, and it's fun watching you play such different types of characters with Teresa. She's kind of changed a little, and fun getting to see what's going to happen there. And I was curious about the whole, events thing as well, because there's an event coming up soon here in Atlanta. I was like, you need to get back out here to Atlanta.
Oh, man.
Totally.
Is it, who's doing it?
It's the Starstruck fan events.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
interesting. Well, I'll ask Eric about it.
Yeah. So
do you know what the date is?
It's March 19th.
Oh, I think I'm already out of town then. I'll look into it. I'll get to the bottom of it. But it is definitely something I've been thinking about as of this morning. I was like, okay, new assignment. Get this done. Add it to the to-do list.
Yeah, it'll be fun for another event. That was a lot of fun. Greenville was amazing, and it was great seeing you.
Yeah, totally.
So, but it was great chatting with you, and I'm definitely looking forward to more of everything coming up. All of what you guys are working on now that we're not going to see for like another 6 months. It's crazy.
I know. It is so crazy. It's so hard too. Like doing interviews, you know, you're like, where? Okay, let me think. Where are we?
Right.
You know, what's happening? Yeah.
Right.
But it's you know, I love the new writing, and I think it's pretty solid in my opinion, and I like all the, you know, different places we're going, so it's fun. Hopefully the audience will like it as much as they have been,
I just enjoy watching. I know it's a soap opera. I know it goes up and down. I know that sometimes I might not care for what they're doing, and sometimes I'm going to love it. But Days has always been my soap opera, and I've really enjoyed getting to mix and mingle with all of you guys at the various events. And I won't stop going until they stop, because I love them.
Gosh.
And of course my scrapbooks are getting filled. I know. I was
just so funny before. I was going to say, I was like, everybody, if they don't know Sabine, she keeps these awesome photo albums.
Yeah,
I'm definitely
well known for that. I've given one to Lauren and Allie, and I sent one to Melissa Reeves as well.
Oh, I love Missy.
Which I hope she got. If you could do me a favor and check with her, please, and make sure she lets me know that she got it, because I gave it to somebody to give to her when I was at Day of Days, because I wasn't able to hand deliver it to her.
Right.
So I hope she got it.
I think I'm sure she did, because everybody's really good about, you know, delivering things to each other.
Okay.
At least in my experience. But if I see her, I'll try really hard to remember. I can't guarantee I'll remember, because I'm scatterbrained sometimes, but I will. I promise that I will do my best to remember and ask her and let you know.
Okay, I appreciate it. I may tweet you in a little while.
Yeah, I was going to say, you might need to remind me.
Well, again, thank you so much. You're always so sweet and fun at these events, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.
I hope so too. Have a great night, and stay. You're not affected by Atlanta's not affected by the blizzard, right? There's a blizzard, right? Just to clarify, everybody. I feel like I've been seeing that.
Here. That's
okay.
That kind of. I used to live up there. I'm glad I'm not there right now, because I don't like snow like that. I mean, I don't like the cold, but it's just raining here. But there's threats of we get ice more than snow here. So I'm worried about that.
Where are you based? Are you in Chicago, or where are you?
No, I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, you're in Atlanta.
I'm in Atlanta.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But what we get here is always ice. If it snows, it always turns ice. It's horrible.
Right, of course, because of the Well, we won't bore people with the science of it all, but yes. Stay warm.
All right. Thank you.
Have an awesome night.
Thank you. You too. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Sabine.
Thanks, Sabina. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. All right. Let's see. And then let's see what the next. Sorry, we're having a little bit of technical.
You're fine. I was just debating in my head. I burnt my lip on chili. Now I'm icing it with a pack of peas.
Oh.
Just so everyone has the visual
of
a nice
me
visual. Being as klutzy as I am. So
a little bit Lucille Ball in you.
Absolutely, there's a lot of Lucille Ball in me. Definitely. I mean, it takes a special person to be able to burn their lip when trying chili. Don't know how that happened. But anyway.
Oh, bless your heart.
So
now we can picture you with a bag of peas on your lip. That's lovely.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what's
so. Do you have any scenes tomorrow that need a fat lip? I mean, because you could be just ahead of the curve. I mean, you know.
I know. I was looking in the mirror. I was like, hope this doesn't swell up. But no, we're off this week, and then. But it's funny because I'm going to a charity event this weekend in Phoenix. So they'll be like, what happened? They'll be like, yeah, terrible lip injections. You know. Something. I should just make up some ridiculous story.
Oh, that's funny. Oh gosh. Well,
Beverly Hills got the bus with me.
Oh, she was such a nice girl until she went there. So,
oh Lord.
So I did want to mention since you mentioned a charity event. It might be totally unrelated to what you're going to, but you just recently had a collection that you designed. That would you like to share something about that? Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I did. Thanks for asking. I did a limited edition clothing line, a celebrity designed clothing line for a company called Be Your Own You, and they're an empowerment company for women and really focused on young girls and teenagers and just, you know, empowering people and letting women know their worth, which I'm really into, yeah. And so I did a line with them maybe 4 years ago, and then they have a new owner or president or I don't know the logistics, but somebody new in the company, and so they reached out again, and I was like, absolutely, I would love to do that. So it $7 of every sale, well, not every sale, every item sold, which is even better than every sale, way better, benefited Child Help, which is actually where I'm going this weekend. I'm going to Child Help Drive the Dream Gala, or Gala, however people want to say it.
That is
and
so
Child
cool.
Help is a awesome charity. They've been around 60 years, I believe. This is their 60th anniversary, which is awesome. They are the longest running and most successfully run anti-child abuse charity in the United States. So they rehabilitate children that have been, you know, brutally abused beyond what the government or anybody says is repairable. You know, they basically say these children are a lost cause, and Child Help says, no, they're not. You know, children can be rehabilitated, and so they step in and they legally advocate on the child's behalf, and they also take the children. They have villages, is what they call them, and there's one in Virginia. There's one in here in Southern California, like 2 hours from LA, and they're these huge, like acres upon acres upon acres, like ranch villages where the children live, and they all get like 5 forms of therapy, and they just stay until they're like fully whole, and then they try to make sure that, you know, the parents don't get them back, because these are like the most unbelievable cases. I mean, these cases you can't even believe. So they're such an awesome charity, and they've rescued over 9 million children in 60 years, which is insane. I mean, when you break it down it's really amazing what they do, and the founders have been nominated for 9 Nobel Peace Prizes each. They're just outstanding. These women are like my heroes, and the sad thing is they'll probably never win a Nobel Peace Prize because it's all political, but there's just a tremendous organization, and they're not at all government funded, which I also appreciate. So if anybody is looking for a charity to give to, I highly recommend Child Help. It's childhelp.org. 93 cents of every dollar. They're so cute. They say 90 cents of every dollar because they're like, well, what if in 1 year, they're always like, what if we accidentally have to, like, you know, we have extra funding, and so we're just going to keep it at 90 just to be safe because we don't ever want to lie to the public. 90 cents of every dollar is still ridiculous, but it's really
amazing.
93 cents of every dollar goes directly toward the children. And the reason it's not government funded is because, at least with children, when you have a government-funded charity, which those are great, but the problem with abused children is that the government has a say in everything. Like, the children can only have this amount of time outside. The children have to eat this. The children have to whatever. And they're like, that's not going to work for the most severely abused children because some of them have been starved beyond you know, what you can imagine, and so that you can't just be like, they can't force them to eat like they have to. Every child is an individual, and they're just the most amazing organization. So I always, anything I can ever do for them, I do, because I just think they're so legit, and they've had the longest track record, and children are wonderful, and they're just amazing. And the children, they go on to be doctors and lawyers and, politicians,
amazing.
God bless them. Teachers, they go on and they live whole life, which is amazing.
You said that, Jen. No.
I know, God, oh Lord, politics. God
that's
bless
amazing,
this country.
Though.
Lord help us.
What an amazing organization, though. I mean, and your collection that you had designed, I noticed that I guess as far as the time frame ended yesterday or something to get it through that organization. Do you have any other? Is there any other way for people to get to that at this point? Or?
No, I mean, it's so sad, right? I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't make it just a week because it's hard. Because I mean, I think everyone that's listening, myself included, have been in the position where you're like, I have to wait for my paycheck. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot purchase a thing. I can't do anything. So, I mean, if it was me, it would be longer. But it is a goal of mine and has been for 8 years. It has been a goal of mine to have a clothing line that would be like Tom's, that would give back. And
that would be great.
I remember I bought like a website 8 years ago, and then I never knew how to do the legal stuff. I ended up buying a website, and now it's owned by somebody. But I bought this website like Charities T-shirts. I'm into the puns, and I was gonna create this whole line, and so one day I will do that because I think it's always good for a business to incorporate like a give back.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So okay. Well, I just thought I would ask because a friend of mine did buy something from it, and I went to look for it, and it said it was already over. So I was like, oh no.
I know. I know.
So anyway, but it's so cool that you did it, and it's really interesting how that intersects with what Teresa. Was that a coincidence? That all this,
it was a total.
How did
that
come about?
It was
Isn't that crazy? I mean, like, what?
Yeah, I mean, it is funny. I think it came about because I had done a line with them 4 years ago when BYOU first started, which stands for Be Your Own You. But I met them at a gifting suite, which is basically like a job fair for actors, except they give you stuff. It's like trick-or-treating. And so I remember I'm the worst. Like, nobody ever wants to go to gifting suites with me because I will literally stand there or sit and talk to whoever's at the booth for, like, an ungodly amount of time. I'll just be like, tell me how you got started. Like, where are you from? Like, I want to know everybody's story. And so nobody likes to go with me because they're like, you take forever. But this one company was like, we're trying to do, like, we really love young girls and we want to, like, empower them. And I was like, that's amazing. Like how did you get started? Like, I'm like, are you Christian? Because I am.
Yeah.
I'm always, like, really bold about that. So, and this company, we just stayed in touch. And then they randomly reached out to me in November, and at the end of November, and I wrote them back immediately. I was like, I would totally want to do another line with you. Here's the deal. I am literally working 22, 23 hours a day. Like, November, I've seriously aged like 4 years in a month. Like, for real. My makeup artist was like, what is happening right now? I was like, I'm not sleeping. So I told them, I was like, as soon as I'm done with my Christmas album, I'll start designing stuff. And that's how that all came about. But it is funny because at the time when I did the first one, I think I was still on General Hospital, and Maxie is in the fashion world.
That's right.
Yeah, and I was subbing in for Kirsten for that year. And so it is funny that, like, as soon as Teresa got into fashion, they reached back out. But they had no idea. It's a complete coincidence on their end. You know, so fun, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. But I mean, like, what I thought was interesting is that the writers would write you in that capacity when, it was kind of not, it wasn't something that they had really shown Teresa have. I thought, wow, that's kind of a really cool coincidence, that
it is a cool coincidence. It's also really funny to me because I recently, like 6 months ago, it should be airing any day now, but I dyed my hair back to blonde, which is my natural hair color. And I'm not as blonde as I was on GH because Maxie was like a really light blonde, and that's not my natural color. But I was just tired of not looking like myself. I was like, I'm tired of, first of all, upkeep. Everyone that's listening can probably relate. Like, upkeep of hair is ridiculous. It's expensive. It's time-consuming. It's so annoying. So I was like, I gotta change it. And as soon as my hair was blonde, they're like, and you're in fashion. Or, like, as soon as I told them. I had to ask for permission a year ago. I was like, can I gradually go back blonde? So people will notice, Teresa's hair just keeps getting lighter and lighter and lighter, and then all of a sudden one day it's blonde again, which is what it is now. Oh. And I'm in fashion, just like Maxie. So
that's so fun, but it works. It's really cool. Now,
Thanks.
I was watching Teresa run around trying to fix things on the models and everything, and I was thinking, now that I know that because after now seeing you do your renovations and stuff, do you sew and stuff like that also? I mean, you're just
I do not sew, and it's one of those things. I definitely have a Pinterest board called So Smart, SEW. I love a pun. But I don't sew, and I wish I knew how. It's definitely something I'm interested in learning, and hopefully one day I'll have time. I mean, I can hand stitch, and I can actually, that's not true. I can sew a little bit. I can make curtains. I can reupholster things. I can do simple sewing, but as far as don't ever ask me to make you a dress. I would love to learn, but God help the girl that I make a dress for. God help her, because it's gonna be a hot mess. Yeah. I'll learn one day.
I had a short career in seamstressing. When my cousin and I were 12, we took my cousin and I were 12. We took a 6-week course, and I think I spent most of the time taking stitches out instead of taking things apart and trying to fix them than I did actually. So I gave that up at that point in my life. But I admire it. I think it's neat. It's a craft like carpentry that's really come back in the last decade or so. That these arts, these lost arts that it seemed like for a lot of years everything was manufactured, and and then I think with all these home improvement shows and things, and Trading Spaces, which I used to be obsessed with, things like that. It's
me too. I was
the art,
9 years old, watching Trading Spaces.
Getting something that's handmade, that and I could see that in what you did in your bedroom too, the projects that you did. So anyway, so I admire those who can, but I'm not into the sewing thing myself. But you're very convincing though when Teresa's running around trying to do it. I mean, I was like, well,
thank you.
Really do this in real life? So okay, we have we have Angie. Let's see, Angie, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Hi,
Jen.
You're on with Jen.
How are you?
I'm good. Which
I am your number one Canadian fan.
I know who you are. Okay. I think I know which Angie this is, but I'm not going to be naive because there are a lot of Angies in the world. How are you?
Yeah.
Hi.
I've been so dying to meet you. Every time, I think when you came to Toronto, I couldn't meet when you came with all the guys. When you came to Toronto with, I think, Galen and James and Eric and that. I was supposed to come and see you, and I wasn't able to make it, and I was so disappointed, but my daughter had to go to Taylor Swift.
Canada. Oh, dude. Well, that's
But I had to. It was either see you guys or take my daughter to Detroit, so I sort of had to take her, so.
Yeah, she'll remember that forever, and so you're a good mom.
Oh, yeah. I've taken her to plenty of concerts, but I was like, because I've met all the other, I think I've met 75% of Days of Our Lives cast, so. I go to all the, pretty well all the, I went on, even on one of the soap cruises with all of them too, so.
I've heard about those, but nobody wants to see me in a bathing suit.
Yeah,
and that's
just dying to meet you, and I don't know if I'm ever
going to,
what guys I always tell you, I got to meet you.
Oh, well, one of these days we will. I'll have to put Canada back on the map because it's probably my favorite place. I'm obsessed with Canada. I want dual citizenship. I'm not even kidding. I love it.
Well, I went to California twice. I went once for the Ellen. I got tickets to Ellen.
Oh,
and then I went to the Day of Days one year, and then I just did some the Warner Brother tour and the Home of Homes, Star Homes tour or whatever. So did the the basic California stuff,
Homes?
right?
That's what I always wonder.
And I flew there all by myself. So yeah, I flew there all by myself.
Oh my God, I love it.
But I just wanted to call, just to say, I love you to death. So, and I love the storyline right now. It's I wasn't sure watching it if they were gonna do something with Nicole and You and Eric, or Brady. Sometimes I get the names mixed up, because sometimes my mom will be talking to me, and she's like, "So you seen Brady?" I'm like, and then I'll be saying, "No, it was Eric."
Mhm. But I always tell my husband, I'm like Eric the priest, or
Yeah. But I've been watching Days since I was like 11, so.
That's
pretty bad soap addict. But all my friends at work or coworkers, they're like, "So what soap opera event are you going to next, Angie?"
I love it. Awesome.
Yeah, because I go to, and now plus I watch Y&R. And then I just started watching General Hospital. So they're like, "Oh my God, you're obsessed." I'm like, "Yeah, but that's all I do is I do the soap
There are
events,
much
so.
worse things to be than obsessed with soap operas. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
we're all obsessed, so that's okay. We're all obsessed.
Yeah. Well, I work full time, and I have 2 kids.
And
they're teenagers now, so they don't really need me as much. So.
So good. You made it past.
Yeah, I made it past the all
early
the
formative years. Yeah.
Yeah, mommy this, mommy that. But basically, I tried to get my daughter into watching Days of Our Lives with me, because then she could come with me.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Come meet you guys, but no, not going for it. So. And I think it's awesome. I read on Twitter and all that too, all the charity stuff that you do and all that kind of stuff for all the different ones. I think that's awesome that you do that kind of stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I just thought I'd call. I seen that I was watching TV and I'm like, oh, there's a chat thing with Jen, and my husband's like rolling his eyes at me, and I'm like, I'm gonna go in the next room while you watch your show. He's watching MasterChef or something. I'm like, I'm going in the next room, so that's where I'll be.
I don't watch much reality TV except for home shows and cooking shows. I'm like, oh yeah. So good. Love Gordon Ramsay so much.
Yeah, I love Gordon Ramsay too. Yeah, they had a special celebrity one with a couple Victoria's Secret models and Terry Crews and some other people on there. So he was watching that. So good. But it was so awesome to call in and talk to you. That was awesome. At least I got to talk to you. That's one thing.
To you.
Yeah. So hopefully one day we'll meet, either fly out to California or you come back to Toronto one day. That would be awesome.
I would love it.
Okay.
I hope you guys get to meet.
All right. At least you know who you're talking to when I tweet you anyway. It's Angie Carey.
Oh my God, 100%. Totally.
So
love it.
Angie, what's your? This is Kazi Hooch on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle?
Angie Carey.
Angie
Carey.
All right.
With a K. Yeah. Kerry.
Kerry. Okay, great.
Yeah.
We'll look for you. Well, thanks for calling. Okay,
thank you.
Bye.
Have a good night, Jen.
Bye.
And
hey,
everybody.
you too.
Yep.
Bye, Angie.
Yep. Bye.
Y'all, an update. I totally have a blister on my lip, and I'm pretty glad that it's on my lip because I can cover it with lipstick. But that's real talent.
No.
It's ridiculous. It looks so cool.
Oh, bless your heart.
You're like, I don't even know that's possible. We'll pray for you. You're so klutzy. Isn't it amazing I can work power tools and not hurt myself? But cooking chili, dangerous.
Oh, yeah. It's funny. We've had this long running joke with at Diva of Duel, Carrie, who couldn't be with us tonight.
Love Carrie.
She is a home improvement diva as well as a Diva of Duel. She
amazing.
has redid about her whole house at one point and everything. And so we had this long running sort of joke where, she'd say, well, I cut my finger off with a chainsaw this weekend or whatever, it's like
oh my God.
handsaw, whatever. I don't know the difference. But anyway, she'd be like, well, I'm using a sander. And then we kind of play off of that and like joke about hope it was a new sander, not an old one, because old ones are, anyway. And so then she's always get out. For some strange reason, I got put in charge of doing the Diva of Duel OSHA paperwork. And it's like, I'm like, I hate paperwork. So,
oh my God.
Carrie, you just need to not get injured again. So, anyway, we had a running thing with that. So she was upset that she couldn't be here tonight. So I just wanted to give her a shout out and let you know that she is like she loves stuff like that. So she's in interior design as well and everything. So
that's
anyway,
awesome.
I was when I was looking at your renovations, I was like, I was like, oh my gosh, it took me back to when we used to joke about the OSHA things all the time. So anyway.
That's hilarious. You tell her I said she better wear goggles.
Yeah, because I don't want to do any paperwork.
Exactly.
OSHA paperwork. Let's see. Marianne, are you there? Oh, wait. I think she's in screening somebody, so we'll go to, I know Marianne wanted to talk with you too, but she's getting another caller in. So we will go to Dana. Let's see. Dana, are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Hi. You're on with us.
Hi, Dana.
I met you last spring in Atlanta, you and Eric Martzoff.
Yes.
I actually sat at lunch with you. I'm from North Alabama, and I'm just
awesome.
So thrilled and excited that the two of you are paired together again. Y'all are just so amazing. Your chemistry, you just play off of each other so well, and I just absolutely love it. And I want you to keep up the good work. And I actually ordered your album, and I absolutely loved it.
Thank you.
It was a great addition to my Christmas music. And I know Sabine mentioned earlier about the Starstruck event in March in Atlanta. I hope maybe you can work it out where you can come and join us.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up. She said March 19th, I think. So I'll ask Eric about it.
Yes, because I would love to meet you again because you were just so sweet, down to earth, and, of course, you're stunningly beautiful. But
oh, my gosh. Thank you so much.
Well, you're so welcome. And that was, my first fan event that I had ever been to, and y'all just all made me feel at home. And I actually went to another one in Nashville.
Nice.
So the one in Atlanta will be my third one. So y'all turned me into a groupie.
I love it. That's amazing. It's awesome.
Well, it's neat though because it is like it's so cool whenever you get a chance to go to an event where Days of Our Lives actors are at because it's so much fun. I mean,
yeah, it's a great cast.
You guys are really cool people. What can I say? I mean, it's like it's like. Like look at all the things. I mean, I could talk to you with you for 2 hours about your bedroom redo. You know what I mean? There's so many. You're just like there's so many things that you could talk about. And find common ground with. Something like that. So it's so much fun to be able to go and actually meet you there and be able to talk with you and get to know you better and stuff. So I hope that the fans will get some chances this year.
It really is. When I came back from my first event, I went back to work and I told everybody, I said, other than the birth of my child and my 2 grandbabies, that was the most awesome weekend of my life.
Oh, that's so
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
We understand.
We definitely understand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks, Dana. Thanks for calling.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Oh, definitely. Well, and are you on Twitter?
I am. I don't get on there a lot, but I am on there.
Okay, what's your handle so we can find you?
Eyes of Green 1961.
Nice.
Eyes of Green 1961. Okay, great. Well, thanks. And you have a great evening, okay?
Thanks, and thanks for taking the time to talk with us, Jen.
Of course. Oh, my gosh. Anytime. Love you guys so much. Have an awesome night and stay warm wherever you are.
All right. Okay, Marianne, are you freed up for a second?
Yes, yeah. I've been,
all right, because she's been screening the calls to get,
Yes.
We were going to talk about Teo in the Book of Esther and Jen.
My favorite person.
Teo. Teo is amazing.
Yes, Yes, I've developed a good friendship. I've developed a good friendship with him. So,
yeah. I don't doubt it. He's he's such a fascinating person. I think he's such a fine actor, and I think that he just, he commits to everything he does. And I just think that
150%.
He out of 1,000,000%, yeah. He out of everyone I've ever met or worked with on whether it's daytime, primetime, film, whatever, I think he is so capable of relishing every moment, and I just aspire to be as amazing as Teo. I mean, he's such an inspiration. I think he's so smart.
He is.
And He's the most interesting person. I mean, he needs to have like
isn't he the most
a beer
fascinating
commercial
man you've ever
or
met?
whatever. He's literally like the most interesting man in the world. That's a beer thing, right? I don't know.
Like you could I could sit and talk. I could sit and talk with him for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
And just learn and learn and have learned so much from him.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, and but you were on the Book of Esther in the movie The Book of Esther with him.
Yes.
And have you guys
I have the movie.
Have you guys had a chance to share a scene or anything on Days yet? That
no.
You know of, or that you remember?
No. I'm gonna just be like really vocal about it. No, we have not, and it stinks.
Yes.
Because I love him. I think he's just phenomenal, and we work so well together, and we want to work together. Make it happen, you guys.
Yeah. But I don't know. Teresa was the schemer and the bad girl, and she would fit right in with Audrey, but not now. I mean,
haven't even met Chad Demira.
Yeah. I don't know, but Jen.
Really?
I mean, but Teresa's getting.
Never even bumped into Chad.
She's getting too good again. You know, she's getting good now.
I know.
But
we need somebody to do her record.
Because she just was so nasty. I did not like her at all.
Oh yeah,
I did not like her at all.
But I mean,
no, she was
hilarious.
Like, who is this girl? Yes, yeah. But now, yes, and you have, and that's a very good credit to you that, you know.
Thanks.
Yes, that you turned a lot of people's opinions about that character around, and are rooting for you. You know, for Brady. You know, to get back with Brady, especially Victor is so nasty to you all the time.
I know.
But
oh my God, I love John Aniston.
I know.
But isn't John Aniston wonderful too? He's wonderful.
Yes.
I love
hilarious.
He's
so good.
When they got moved into their place, and like Brady comes home and she's already got the whole place decorated. They're like, well,
that was the most hilarious episode of all. That was funnier than the baby being snatched from me. Like, I was like, I mean, I can totally turn a room around in a weekend, but like, no. Which is, okay, whatever. Like, Eric and I were like, why are we in the same clothes? We're like, oh, it's the same day. I was like, okay, first of all, we had sex 3 or 4 times today. And it's like in today's episode. You know what I mean? Like in what we're calling today. Second of all, Teresa's already ordered furniture and somehow like not only just ordered it, but like put together. Okay, whatever. I was like, this is and the electric is now on. Like somebody came and turned the electric on in the middle of the night. I was like, all right, whatever. Like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, but somehow we have to get you to have scenes with Teo somehow, with Andre or somehow.
Have to. I love him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will say.
Or maybe he'll end up being Tony. Who knows? You know, you never know.
Right.
You never know.
Right.
But anyway, well, and at Day of Days, I was asking you about your skin because your skin's just so gorgeous. I was like, you and Lauren Coswell have the best skin. Oh, she's so beautiful, and your skin is just like. You guys both have like the best skin on the show, and you were saying,
thank you.
Really
we don't go out in the sun.
Well, that's true, and I will say I'm like that too.
Although
I'm really fair and everything, but I'm not a big sun person. But it does pay off in the long run. So, but you do.
Yes.
So even though you said you've never like had a real facial or anything, which. Girl, you need to go relax and have a facial, but
my God, but who has time for that, is my opinion.
I know.
I did have one before my wedding. My mom was like, you have to get this done. I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, well, good. Well, good. But, I mean, your skin really is beautiful, but definitely protect it because I'm telling you, I know Lauren protects her from the sun, and look at, her skin's still glowing, and you've got beautiful skin, so...
Thank you.
Definitely work that, girl. But
thank you.
Anyway, let's see. We've got we've got Carrie. See, this is a different Carrie. Hello, Carrie. Are you there?
Yes. You hear me?
Hi, you're on with Jen.
Hi, Carrie. We can hear you. How are you?
Oh, awesome.
This is me, Jen Lilley. If you didn't know the high-pitched voice, Jen.
I actually told my husband I was going to talk to my favorite soap actress, and he looked at me and he goes, "Is this like the 1-900 phone calls or what is?"
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We've never been called that before. Say no, it's 914.
Wow. I know. I love it when I'm on the show. That's the accusation. Oh, Teresa? No, Jen Lilley. Oh, Teresa? So what is that, like a 900 number? Oh, my God.
So he's watching the kids. He's been watching the kids while I've been waiting.
Oh, good man.
I know. And by the way, you are one of my favorite actresses, like I was saying, and you hit the ranks with Nadia. I mean, you work with Nadia.
Oh, wow.
And Bethany Joy Lenz. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She played Michelle Bauer on Guiding Light.
I don't know who that is, but I mean, I probably do by face. I'm really bad with names. Like, it's for real, unless I see it written down all the time. Like, Twitter handles and stuff I can remember because I see them all the time, but yeah.
And anyway, so you are one of the 3 female actresses that I just really love to watch. And
thank you.
I will have to say that so I really enjoyed watching your the snarky Teresa, that as I called her. You had the best. You delivered your lines so quickly, efficiently, and you and Meredith played off each other so well. And so I want to know: do you miss her? Do you miss playing some?
Oh my God! Yes. I cry every time Meredith works, like in the best way. You know what I mean? Where like she's working pretty soon. I think she works next week, and she emailed me like a week ago. She was like, I just want you to know, like, I've been busy, and that's why we haven't talked. I was like, girl, I get being busy. Like, no apologies needed. You know, I mean, she is amazing, and we're real life friends, and God, Meredith is just, it's so cool to work with her.
The drinking scene, the last at the show,
at the fashion event, hilarious.
Yeah. I actually just loved that. That made me laugh so much.
Meredith's amazing. and you know what I loved? I have to comment on it. I loved when Teresa like stands up to Kate, and the best line that will ever happen on the soap is, you know, like a woman who's like whatever, twice my age and dresses like David Bowie or whatever.
Yes.
And so in those scenes when Anne like brings in champagne. And Meredith in the scene just, like, spilled it all over the place, and we just kept going because you're supposed to. And we were like, this is genius. And they were like, do you want to do that again? And we were like, no, please keep it. It's so flipping funny that Anne's just, like, pouring champagne all over the ground into Teresa's glass, and we're like, sure, whatever, cheers. Meredith's amazing.
And I have to say that you guys played that really well because you could just feel, see the, you know, like feel the tension, like between the, you know, what was going on, and here's Meredith coming in, like all bubbly and happy, like, hey, let's drink, you know.
Hey guys, what's going on?
So
it's outstanding.
And I understand, like, you know, you have to have a good and a bad, you know, that's the way soaps for me go, you know.
Yeah.
And so I really miss your little evilness, you know, in you, and I know some people like seeing you go to more of the good side, but I kind of liked your dark side. I have to admit that.
I did too. Totally. I mean, Teresa was so funny. I'm with you on that. Like, it's like I miss old Teresa. Oftentimes I'm like, yeah. Teresa's a fun character. I love her.
You know, speaking of bad Teresa, I got to say some of the stuff that had me laughing, falling out of my chair practically, was when she was trying to get a qualified nanny.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Those
scenes were hilarious. Those women were so good that Eric who plays Brady, we were both, like, we can't look at you because they're so funny. Like, we were like, we're going to just start laughing. Like, it was hilarious.
And may I ask, someone else brought up you working with the Damaras. I have been waiting for you to meet Chad.
Me too. Me and Billy Flynn too. We were both like, when is this happening? Ever?
I kind of want you paired up, believe it or not. I would love to see that.
That would be like Bonnie and Clyde on crack. I don't even know. It's ridiculous.
So I just want to, just so, you know, the powers that be, I'd love to, you know, see that, because I know they're going to, the next thing is Nicole and Brady and you, are, you know.
My sister wife.
I think that's, you know, that's the sense that I think they were talking about a month ago. on the board. So, but anyway, I know you were talking about how you're klutz and you ate chili, and but tonight I literally scratched my forehead, and I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God, I've done that. How did you do it? You're obviously sober. It always happens to me when I'm sober, like super stone cold sober, and then you run into something and you have no cool story. Tell me your uncool story. I love it.
I have a 1-month-old, and I was just like, I must have brushed. Yeah, I must. Well, and I think I tweeted you once saying, "Oh my God, I saw your scene with Eric on the couch," and I'm like, "Oh my God, can I just have her body? I mean, I just had a baby, but good grief, can I just have Jen's body?" So
you're so sweet. I don't have kids, so we'll attribute it to that.
And I will tell you that, I used to run, you guys were talking about chainsaw and power tools. I used to actually have a job for 6 months running, it was a temp job, but I used to cut down trees, and so I used to run a chainsaw. So I will tell you that I can be a klutz, but I can actually do that very efficiently. So.
Isn't it funny? Like the klutziest people can do home construction, and then like you can't make chili. Wait, how did you scratch your forehead?
I just brushed my hair, and and I have a sharp fingernail. I have amazing fingernails, and I was like, really? And I actually have a little red line on my forehead now. I'm like, God grief, must be the sleep deprivation I have going on. So
I ran into a tree once, just a tree branch. I just walked into it, and it barely missed my eye, and I had like 2 Zorro slashes across my forehead. Everybody's like, whoa, what happened? And I was like, it just walked into a tree. I didn't see, literally just walked into a tree. So
no, I did. Well, I walked into a branch. We were out
a branch.
Hunting. Yeah, we were out hunting, and we were scouting for deer, and yes, I'm not the typical housewife, but
I know.
I actually hit my eye with a twig, and I'm like, really? So yes, I can be very klutzy at times, and I use tools, and that's really scary probably. So but it's good to hear that we have something in common.
You're not alone. As I ice my lips.
and
look like I have
you said you have a week off though, right?
Well, it's Thursday, so we're back next week, and I have a charity, a red carpet to go to this weekend. So I'm just going to wear red lipstick, so you guys will all see red lipstick, and you'll be like, oh, she looks nice with red lipstick. But really, it's just a massive concealer for this huge blister I have on my bottom lip.
So when you go back, if it's still swollen, and they say, well, what do you do, Jen? I mean, as we saw how you,
I'm going to straight up be like, I tasted some chili.
You'll be like, I got a chili injury. And then
they'll make fun of you. They'll be like, you're a beast. You love food too much. You can't eat food when it's piping hot.
Can you tweet a picture on your
I'm thinking about it, but I mean, it really looks like I have a herpes on my lip or whatever you want to call them. It's really so interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure Eric
bad.
First off, will be thrilled to know it's really a chili a chili injury, and not.
He knows. I've only been with my husband, which I am very proud of. So he'll be like, "This is what happened." He won't. That'll be the last thing that comes to his mind. He'll be like, "What did you do to your lip?"
You. Well, hey, so Carrie, can we find you on Twitter?
Yes, you may. It is Spoken Mommy.
What was that?
What is it?
Spoken Mommy.
Okay. Spoken?
Mommy.
Spoken Mommy.
Yep.
Okay.
I tweeted you and said, I've been waiting for XYZ number of minutes, and I'm waiting for you. So you really do. I do my dishes. I put you guys on my iPad, and that's how I watch Days. And I really enjoy. You guys keep my sanity with 3 kids, so it's what it comes down to. And so I hope I hope Days gets renewed.
Me too. Oh my God, me too.
Yeah.
So and that's what they're talking on the boards right now is that hopefully it gets renewed.
It works.
So
we're like, what is happening?
Yeah. So I would love to keep watching you guys, and that's all I have to say. So thank you, Jen. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Talk soon.
Thanks, Carrie.
You have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Okay, we have Robin on the line here. See, Robin, can you hear us?
Hi, I'm here. Hi, Jen. It's Robin.
Hi. Oh, hi, Robin Plate.
Yes. How are you?
Robin Plate. Good, very good.
Hi, Jen Lilley. I am so excited to get my shirt, my Jen Original. And I wanted to know what inspired the designs that you created. Like what made you choose what you chose? I chose the one that's the World Changer, the really long quote on white tee.
Yeah.
And so I was just wondering what sparked your interest in what you chose? Like, how did you decide?
So some of it's from Lisa Bevere's book, Lioness Arising, and her book called Girls with Swords. But a lot of it, too, was my husband's aunt, Wanda. She's, like, always praying. You know, she's always, like, praying for me and praying for her kids. And she's like, you know, she's always praying for us that we'll be world changers. And that's always been a goal of mine, you know. So I'm really, like, inspired because I don't think anybody is born different. You know, I don't think Mother Teresa was born different. And I don't think that her goal was to change the world. I think her goal was to be a really, you know, devout nun, and yet she's touched people's lives she will never meet, you know. I mean, she has changed the world. So I think, you know, and it's a young empowerment company for young girls, and so that's what inspired that. And then the quote behind it is just quotes I've said about, you know, being an optimist and stuff like that. So.
Well, I'm very excited to wear it to school. I teach in an inner city high school, and my students are 17 to 21 years of age, so they're young adults, and who've had a lot of struggles in their life, some that they've caused on their own, some which they have not. And so, you know, I just think it would be a really great shirt and maybe get some dialogue between me and them about the shirt and what it says. So I'm very excited to wear it. Even though I live in Ohio, I'm going to find a way to wear it when I get it. It's pretty cold here right now.
It's a sweatshirt.
I got the T-shirt.
You got the shirt. You could wear it under like a hoodie or something.
Yeah, that's what I do. I got a larger size so that hopefully I could just like put a turtleneck under it or something. So.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love it.
That's such a cool way to use it too.
Yes. Really So, I always try and do positive things for my students, and that I just saw that shirt and I thought the very first thing I thought of was I need to wear that to school. My students need to read this, you know, and so I'm excited. So that and I know this is probably the last question you want because you're probably like, oh, my God, I don't need anything else on my plate. But are you thinking in the future, not like next month or anything, are you thinking about doing a non-Christmas music CD? Because I would love it.
Yes, I am. Okay. I have been thinking about that. I wanted to do that last year, too. I mean, it is just a matter of soaps just literally suck all your time away, you know.
Right.
You know, it's 260 episodes a year, and so it is one of those things, like even the Christmas album, it was like we wanted to do more songs, and there was no time, you know, and I was doing it every single waking moment. So, I would love to do a non-Christmas album, but it depends because I'm also not a songwriter per se, you know what I mean? I'm definitely a novice in that area, and I would like to get good at it, but it's definitely a goal of mine. Whether it happens or not will be, you know, I want like Teresa days. I want like 72-hour days. That would be amazing. Then I could, like, you know, run for president too while I'm at it, though I would hate to do that.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, why not just jump into the race right now? We don't have enough people running. So.
Oh God. Actually, whatever. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean it's pretty sad. When I have friends who live in Canada and Australia, and they're just always like,
me too.
they're like, what is going on? And I'm like, don't even ask me. I live here. I don't even know. So
I know.
yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm getting it from other people's point of view who live out of our country. So I'm just like, I don't even know. Don't ask me. It's so too bad. It's too bad to even try to explain it. So, but well, I'm not going to keep you because I know that you are going. I'm sure that this is past the point where you guys are supposed to cut things off. So, I'm not going to keep you on. I just wanted
Robin,
to.
Are you on Twitter?
I am.
Yes,
RL Plate. I'm very boring. I just use my name.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh,
RL Plate.
So do I.
Yes. I use my name. I will say that. Okay, I use my name for all of my handles, like on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff, because I'm like, so I am so inundated in my life with passwords and usernames that if I don't keep those kind of things the same, I will never remember what I am.
I'm with you, girl.
Yeah.
I'm always like, people are like,
it's good.
Well, people are always teasing me about, you need to come up with something clever, and I'm like, no, I really don't know.
No, because then I don't know people's real names.
I use my real name.
People, and I'll be like, wait, what's your Twitter handle? Oh yeah, I know who you are.
Yeah, exactly. So see,
who are you?
Exactly. So RL Plate, it's just very easy, and I remember it. So that's who I am. But you know how I feel about you, Jen. I tell you all the time. I just think you're amazing and inspiring, and I hope that you enjoy the little package that I sent you last week. You probably haven't gotten it yet, but
I gotta go pick it up.
It's at the post office box.
Yeah.
So
okay, I'm gonna go.
It's my way of paying it forward, and once you get it, you'll understand what I mean by that. But I have a 2016 goal to pay it forward to other people in a very specific way, and so you are one of the first people that I'm doing it for. I because I'm sending it to you, and you are what I would consider a celebrity. I always tell people, when people are like, "Oh, so you're just sending it to these people on TV?" And I'm like, "No, I've already paid it forward to 3 of my friends, and I have done it for you too." So, but it's my goal to, like I said, pay it forward to people who've impacted my life in a positive way, and you certainly have, Jen. And so it's not expensive or elaborate or anything like that, but just it comes from my heart. So hopefully you'll like it, and you'll pay it forward, and you'll see. Like I said, when you're like, how am I supposed to pay it forward? But you'll see. So hopefully you enjoy.
Oh, well, that's so sweet.
And
awesome.
Oh well, she's very easy to be sweet too. So I got to meet Jen when she was on General Hospital, and
oh, cool.
She's just I got to hang out with her for an afternoon at a fan event. So
how fun.
She has a special place in my heart. So I'm very excited for all of her success, and I made my students listen to your Christmas CD at our Christmas party, and I had my sister listen to it on our trip to Grandma's. So everybody's getting the Jen treatment from me. So.
That's sweet.
So well, take care, Jen. Thank you so much for always saying hi to me on Twitter. I really appreciate it, and you just keep doing your thing because you're such an amazing person, Jen. So
thank you so much, Robin. I'll talk to you soon, I'm sure, and I'll probably DM you tomorrow.
All right, take care, and thank you for allowing me this opportunity to speak to her. I really appreciate it. So thank you.
Well, thanks so much for calling in. We love your show.
You're welcome. Take care and have a good night.
Take care. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Robin.
Oh, that's so neat that she's going to wear her shirt and positively influence her kids that she's teaching. That's so neat. Well, we have two more people that have been waiting a really long time, so let's try to get them on.
I have to make it quick because...
Okay.
Yeah, but I have to make it really quick because I have to feed my husband.
Okay. Hey, that's important.
Of course.
All right. Okay, we'll bring Rick. Rick, are you there?
I am.
Hi. We just have a few minutes left.
Last time I talked to you, I was just a gushing fool when you were doing Dishing with Days. And
I love it. I know exactly who you are.
I know you do. I listened to it afterwards and I went, man, can you be a bigger idiot? Yes,
that's amazing.
I
You're
can
in good
company. Hey, just know you're loved. Just know you're cared. I made a donation to the Child First thing the other night. I was like in the last hour. I was very excited about that I got there. But my question is, in terms of days, how far ahead do you guys film? Because it seems like it's months, and then all of a sudden it's not.
Yeah, it definitely is. And we're shooting.
Are you filming like next Christmas stuff now, or?
Oh no, we're 6 months ahead, so we're shooting July. The end of July.
So how do you know what's coming up, and how do you know how to tell us, and how do you know what's going to happen, and are Teresa and Brady going to go? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Because I watch the show as much as I can to kind of tune into, where we are in the storyline.
But that's why I was like, I'm on the show, and I watch the show. Sorry, that's kind of silly.
No, because that's what I have to do though, is I have to figure out where we are, and so that's what I said. Like at the beginning of the interview, I was like, I'm actually not caught up this week because I was doing my housework because I got to leave.
Oh, by the way,
I got to go to this charity.
You got to put some pictures on about what it looked like before.
Oh God!
Because I only saw the other ones.
Oh gosh.
Well, and the only reason I'm calling is. I was embarrassed about being so gushy about you, but I came from tonight doing a Sinatra tribute.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I was literally thinking of you as we were doing the gig. Sinatra and Dean were my early things. And so I go home and I jump on Twitter and it's like, well, call in. I'm thinking, well, I got my shot, but I'll call in. Yeah. So what are you looking at as far as your new album is concerned? What's your thought process? What's your concept? What's your...
I'm not sure. I think I'm really new to songwriting, and I think sometimes it's a little dangerous. I mean, I'm so unexperienced in it that I feel like I can't just, comment on it. But I think for me, things never really turn out the exact way I envision. So in certain things, it's like have the goal and then kind of go with the flow, of what it's going to be like.
Do you want them to be originals, or do you want to do covers?
Yes, I would like them to be originals.
Okay.
No, I'd like them to be originals. So we'll see.
Well, you're killing it.
Thank you so
much. The CD hasn't left my car.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
It's the middle of January. And I
love it.
You've seen people do this before, and I showed it to you the other night on whatever the Dishing Day. You should be a regular on Dishing Days. I'm sorry.
I know. I would love to. It's so tricky though because they air at the same time my church meets. So I have to coordinate, like which service I'm going to go to, and so I'm always and I'm on the worship team, so. I would like to be there more often, but I do love them. They're amazing.
I'm going to turn this conversation away. Just how did you find your church?
I found my church. I go to C3, which stands for Christian City Church, and it's a global church. They're all over the world. They're in every continent except for Antarctica. Yep. And when I moved to Los Angeles, this woman who I really consider like a spiritual mom to me in a lot of ways, or just a mentor to me from back home, who knew me since I was 14 or so. When I got married, we got married and then we moved out here, and she told me and my husband, she was like, there's this awesome church in LA called C3. And I was like, awesome. So it was the very first church that we visited, and then it was a church plant actually. It was a new church in LA. They had just planted one in LA, but they're all over the world. But church plants mean, you go to a different city, they start the church. So it was new, and they still only had a couple people. And I had a pretty horrible experience for several years at one of my churches that I grew up in.
May I interrupt
I think
for
that's
just
really
a minute?
common to people.
May I interrupt for just a moment? Because I had a very, very similar thing from the Willow Creek, Chicago, Barrington experience. And I've had lunch and dinners with Bibles, and it was kind of the same thing where we were the second church plant that he had, and then all of a sudden it went.
Well, this wasn't with C3. When I visited, because I had a bad experience in my past, I never fell away from my faith. I love Jesus, but I was just having a hard time with Christians in general. And so when I visited C3 and I saw that it was 20 people, I got really overwhelmed. I had an anxiety attack on the inside. I mean, I didn't show it, but I was freaking out because I just thought, I can't, everybody knew my name by the end of service because it's whoa, 2 new people. I mean, that's huge when you're a church of 20 people.
Right.
And so I just kind of was
10%.
I am not ready. I needed to be in a mega church for a little while and just kind of hide in the background and get acclimated again and kind of, dip my feet back into the water. So I did that, and then I kind of church hopped. I planted at a church for 2 years, and I planted another church for 2 years, and then my husband and I would just listen to podcasts, and we were we don't know what to do. And my husband's always I started loving these churches, and my husband would be yeah, they're great churches, but they're not our church. This is not our home yet. We hadn't found our home where it really suited us. And then, a long story short, I was getting my hair done at this salon, and this girl was working one day, and she was washing my hair, and it was in January, and she was washing my hair out. She was just the assistant, and my hairstylist ran out of time, so she put her on my hair wash. She was hey, can you wash your hair out? And so she was so did you have a nice Christmas? And in LA, you do not say Christmas. You say holidays.
No.
You only say Christmas if you're a Christian. So I was whoa, right. Are you a Christian? And she was yeah. And I was oh my gosh, me too. What church do you go to? And she was oh, I go to this church called C3. And I was shut the front door. That's crazy. I was you and I believe the exact same thing then, because it's a spirit-filled, non-denominational church, and full gospel, which is what I believe. And so anyway, so I was all right, well, that was a Saturday, and I was pray that my husband likes this church. We'll come tomorrow. Send me the info. And we went, and everybody was super nice. My church is the most legit, most amazing church I've ever been to. I love it so much. And there are good churches everywhere. And I will say that there is a movement, especially in the United States, but all over the world, but very much in the United States. I feel there is a serious movement of just the church rising back up and being what it needs to be, being a place where people can actually feel loved and not judged. And so I went to C3, and as we were leaving, somebody was oh, did you sign the the little welcome card so they can get our info? And I was yeah, totally, because I'm actually on their email list and had been for the last 6 years. And my husband was no, he didn't. But I was trying to give him an out because he doesn't like a lot of churches that we visit. And he was no, he didn't. And I was oh my gosh. So we were walking to the car, and he was this is our church. And we planted, and it's the best church, and I'm obsessed with it. And it's called C3, and they're all over the place. So that's how I found my church.
Oh, that's so cool.
And
Thanks for sharing that.
Isn't it wonderful and difficult to find some place you can share your faith with your partner, because they have a different way of experiencing their faith than you do? That's
not really that I can't comment on. I mean, because my husband and I, we're pretty similar when it comes to our faith, but I think that he doesn't compromise when it comes to the intensity and the faith level of a church. My husband is totally a spiritual leader, and that he's if they don't believe this and they don't believe that God is still alive, then we can't be here because God is alive. Yeah. So when I'm well, maybe we could lead them and show them that God is still relevant. And he's nope, let's go.
Oh,
so he's awesome.
Well,
so
I
can't comment on that.
I mean, it's not a duo, it's a trio between you, your husband, and God. And and that if you get your panties all in a bunch, or you get your ego all fired up, then something's going to go wrong, because you got to be humble and you got to serve each.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because you have to remember that Christians are the only difference between a Christian and a non-Christian, or as I call people, pre-Christians, is that they just they believe in Jesus. Like, that's it. That's the only difference. So Christians are still flawed, and they're still people with emotions, and we have to have a lot of grace. And there's an amazing book for anybody that's gone through, struggles with the church, which, I mean, if you ever want to talk, I have too, and I'm totally open to talking about it, because I think that it's powerful to, talk about how our pain has become a platform and, help people through things. But John Bevere wrote this amazing book in the 90s, I believe. I think it was the 90s because I was a teenager. It's called The Bait of Satan. Actually, I was a child / teenager. I mean, I was like, a tween. I'm not that old, but I'm just saying I wasn't a teenager fully in the 90s. I'm going to stop talking. But there's a book.
Have you read any of Eldridge's books?
It's called The Bait of Satan, and it's awesome.
Oh, have you read any of John Eldridge's books, or Blue Like Jazz, or any of that stuff?
I have not read Blue Like Jazz, but yes.
Well, as a musician, and damn again, your CD exceeded everybody's expectation, and it kicked my butt into. I mean, I'm still listening to it. I may listen to it for the next year. Your voice, and most impressively to me, is your phrasing. Your phrasing of how you sing the lyrics.
What do you mean?
It's very Sinatra-like.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love
It's
Sinatra.
before the beat. It's after the beat. It's keep the lyrics solid. Keep the message solid. But I look at the Betty Boop one, Santa Baby, you and Eric doing the March off. It's chilly outside. The one that I can't get out of my head is the one with it's still
really can't
frosty
stay.
outside. Yeah, that's the one. And
awesome.
You are really subtle with how you present the lyric. It's not rap. It's not the stuff. It's just, okay, I'm a little bit behind here because I want to make this note next be important. And so I've got to have a pause. And I didn't get that the first couple times I listened to it.
Hello? Can I interrupt for just 1 minute? We have a special call for Jen from Chad Demira.
I'm done.
Nuh-uh.
Hello,
done.
Chad.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
There he is.
Am I on the radio?
Hey there.
Yes, you are, Billy.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Let's run away together.
Chad Demira from Salem, first time caller, huge fan, Teresa. Huge fan.
Hilarious.
I've heard a lot about you. I've never ran into you personally. So I figured maybe you and I can meet up in Horton Town Square and grab a coffee.
Yeah, I was going to say let's bump into each other at the square.
Let's bump in accidentally.
You do realize that she has to pour coffee on you. That's the first sign that you two are destined. So
that it's magic.
Sold.
I got it.
She's got to spill
Coffee,
something on you, and
cake,
then
lemon
it's
bars.
done.
I don't care what she does.
That's
This
hilarious.
could be quite the interesting pairing here.
I think so.
so
I
funny.
think we just started something here on the Diva of Days.
I think we may have.
Billy and I am trying to get it started for a long time.
Hey,
How you doing, Jen
well.
Lilley?
That's amazing. Billy, how are you?
Yeah.
How's your week been?
I'm doing awesome. How are you? I was perusing the Twitter and somebody told me to call in, so
That's amazing. I
why
burnt
not?
my lip. I burnt my lip on making chili, and I burnt my lip, and now I look like I have a herpes on my lip. Just throwing that out there. So bad.
Well,
so bad.
I mean, you never know with Brady. I'm just saying.
I know.
Don't tell him I said that he's bigger and stronger.
The mirrors are much more interesting, right?
New Twitter campaign. Chad Demira, Bill of Clean Health.
I think there should be a battle of the bare chests though for Chad and Brady. What do you think?
I don't think we should do battle of the bare chests. Have you seen Eric Markloff's chest? It's perfect and it glistens and I can see my reflection in it and it's beautiful. Let's not do.
We love you.
Like,
we love you, Billy.
Yeah, maybe like battle.
Then you've got the blue eyes, though. You
could
totally.
You'd win the eyes for sure.
Yeah, I got the blue eyes, but he's got the
Flash.
hamstrings and the
Billy
glutes.
could act his way blindfolded, handcuffed, and out of a paper bag. He's so brilliant, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, so Teresa needs to go to the dark. Teresa needs to go to the dark side again, or the gray side.
Hey, Chad,
get some Demira.
Chad tries to be all noble sometimes.
Chad,
do it better.
What do you mean? Chad's like the. I don't think he's blacker. I mean, she's with a guy who was crushing like 8 balls every couple hours. I mean, that's about as dark side as you get.
That's true.
Oh my God!
And Brady,
I'm telling bedtime stories and like saving babies. There's nothing dark about
it. I know. What is happening to our kids?
Listen, if you want somebody to read poetry to you, then come and hang out with Chad Demira because that's what he'll do.
Oh my God!
You know what? I think Teresa. Here's what needs to happen. Teresa needs to take up chess. And Chad needs to offer to teach her how to play at his house.
Okay.
So,
and then they just throw them in across the room and do it.
It could kind of be like, I mean, that could be very sexy, you know? I mean, there's all kinds of subliminal things that could happen during that. I'm just saying. This is totally off the top of my head, but I'm saying.
You should see the way I manhandle those little pawns. It's real sexy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, she could go reach for a pawn, and you could touch her hand, and there could be some serious chest sex going on.
The hand touch.
Listen, you're exciting me.
I love
you're exciting me way too much here. I gotta go.
Oh my God, I love you. Thank you for calling in, Billy.
Anyway, I want to say hi.
You're so sweet.
Hope the break's going well.
Thanks, Billy. We love you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Bye, Jen.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh, that was great. Oh,
that's hilarious.
That was fun. That was fun screening that call.
Yeah. You're like, not a good girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I know you've got to go. You've got to feed that husband. Rick is still on the line, but I know you guys got to talk. There's still let's see, Michelle. Let's see, Michelle's here. Michelle, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Hi, Michelle. You've been waiting a really long time, so I wanted to make sure you got on.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Awesome. You're on with Jen.
Hello, this is Jen Lilley?
Yes, hi.
Hi, I'm Michelle. And
Michelle.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking to you.
Oh,
sweet.
Wow.
Yeah, this is my first time calling on here, and I actually really like you a lot. I think you're really pretty, and you're actually pretty talented, and your singing voice especially is really good.
Oh, thank you so much. It's super encouraging. Thank you.
And I actually listened to some of your songs, and my favorite one in particular is like Tinsel Time. And,
Tinsel Time. Mhm.
Oh my God! Like that song, like holy crap! 20 years from now, it's gonna be a freaking classic.
Thanks. I hope so. I mean, I thought that the first time I heard it, I was like, I understand. Like, this song makes a lot of sense. The guy who wrote it was like, would you want to sing this song? And I was like, heck yes. So it is an original, and I love it.
Yes.
Oh.
I also want to say that I never really seen a character quite like Teresa Johnson. Like, oh my god, she's like one of the craziest people I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, she really aggravates me like half the time. But more often than not, I really want to root for her, and I just want to like help her, encourage her to do better as a person. And I'm glad that now she's going in a more positive direction, but she still has flaws.
You know I'm a fan, you know I'm a supporter, but it's really nice too. Hello.
What? Hey, Rick? Is that you, Rick?
It could be.
Oh.
But I was just sitting here listening to her, so.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
So weird.
I didn't want to interrupt her. Hey, I've had plenty of time. Jen, you're loved. Just know you're loved, you're respected, you're admired, and your talent is great. And the whole DIY thing is even more ridiculous. The fact that you've got 2 table saws and 2 sawzalls and,
I got 3 now. I just bought a jigsaw. Getting crazy.
Do not mess with Jen Lilley. That's what I'm saying. Do not. She will cut you up.
I did feel really safe. I did feel really safe when I had my nail gun. Like, there were times where I was home alone, and I was like, man, if anybody broke in, like, I would tear them up. It'd be really bad.
Yeah, and then you cut your eyebrow with a nail. I mean, hello. How does that work?
No, that was somebody else. That was a caller that called in. But I did run my head into a tree one time, like a branch. I did burn myself on chili tonight. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know. It's special.
Yeah. And you made a point of saying, and I was totally sober.
Yeah, totally.
Well, hey,
completely, always.
Well, hey, Rick.
One last
I know
question, I'm gone.
Okay.
What is popcorn ceiling?
Oh, Google it.
You said I'm covering it.
Horrible bumps on the.
It's the worst ceiling in the whole wide world. Google it, and you will understand how waking up to popcorn ceiling every morning is the worst thing in the whole wide world.
Okay.
And I have a solution for it. It's amazing. But I have to leave my husband.
Awesome. Yes.
You've
Rick,
given me more time than I deserve. Thank you. You're loved. You're great. Have a good night. See you.
All right. Look us up on Twitter. We'd love to chat. Okay, bye. All right, and Michelle, and I'm sorry, Michelle is still here. She's being very patient. So why don't you guys probably finish real quick, and then there's this one more person, and then we need to let you go so you can feed your husband.
Yeah, that other person's already called.
Okay,
talked.
They're just listening. Okay, so Michelle. Yep. Okay, so Michelle's the last caller then.
So then that's it.
So Michelle, are you still there? Did you want to say goodbye?
Yes, I'm still there.
Okay, thank you for your patience, honey.
Oh, no problem. I think Jen Lilley's worth waiting for like 2 hours just to call in. I just want to say that I was looking at the pictures where she decorated like her bedroom and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. My mom would die if she sees those pictures because she's really big on decorating our house, and she redecorates our house like every 6 months or so. Like,
oh my gosh,
your
mom and I would get along really well. I'm always like drawing up plans. Like, what am I gonna do next in my space?
I just want to add too that my mom, she also likes to bake, and she even baked a cake for when my brother actually got married a couple months ago.
Oh. That's awesome.
Oh, well, hey, Michelle, we're so glad you called in. And Jen has been waiting, her husband's been waiting patiently to eat dinner with her. So we really appreciate you calling and hope to hear from you the next time she's on with us. Yeah, thanks, everybody, for calling in. And so anyway, Jen, I know you need to get going, but thank you so much for being so generous with your time and we could just obviously talk with you forever, but we'll let you go. And then this podcast will be people can find it on iTunes or on Blog Talk on Diva of Duel. So, if somebody missed it, you can refer them to us or refer them to at Diva of Duel, and they should be able to find it on iTunes, and we'll go from there. But thank you for sharing of your time, and we love you on Days, and have a great evening.
Thank you, guys. I'll talk to you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thanks. Okay, bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Oh, that was so fun. All right. Well, Marianne?
Hello? Yes? Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun. That was so fun. Yeah. I felt the pressure. I knew that they needed to have dinner, so I was like, we got to go.
Oh, I know. But, it's like quarter till 9 out there.
I know.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
a late
So,
dinner, but
anyway, she's so precious. What a fun time. So we'll look for Jen on Twitter, and I know she tweets a lot, and Instagram and all that good stuff. And then, like I said, this podcast will be uploaded to iTunes, to our Diva of Duel iTunes page, as well as on our Blog Talk radio show site, and also probably on the blog at divaofduel.com. So anyway, and thanks everybody for tuning in, and we look forward to talking with you next time. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Step into a snowy bonus this winter at BetMGM, the casino born in Vegas. Sign up with BetMGM using bonus code PACasino, and we'll roll out the red carpet for you with a 100% deposit match up to $1,000, plus a $25 casino bonus on the house. Download the BetMGM Casino app today to get in on the action and enjoy Las Vegas excitement right at your fingertips. From popular slots and progressive jackpots to exclusive games and live dealers, BetMGM has it all. Sign up now with bonus code PACasino and have some festive fun this winter on the BetMGM Casino app. BetMGM reminds you to play responsibly and offers resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus. Pennsylvania only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit/bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiration.